Welcome back, family. You know what I need y'all guys to do. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me, guys. My channel is growing. Despise not small beginnings. You understand? Hit the like button. Hit the share button. Comment, family. I'm trying to get into the YouTube algorithm. YouTube tripping sometime, but I'm going to keep peddling it anyway. Support my channel by going to the Cash App, guys, and donating there. It's $Drummer1980. I do appreciate you in advance. You also can support my channel by clicking on the super thanks located under the video, guys. Donating there as well. And like how I tell each and every one of y'all, I do appreciate you tenfolds over, hands down. I'm proud that you're rocking with me.
Well. Look who's back. I'm on fire. Feeling good, guys. You know who I am already. I'm Drummer Boy 1980, hailing from the Carolinas, Columbia, South Carolina to be exact, if you're looking for me. I hope you had a good day today. If not, you know the old adage, ask yourself why you're not having a good day. And remember this, happiness is an inside job. You heard me, didn't? I said happiness is an inside job, and it will always be an internal affair. Well, guys, we back today again with the reaction from my man, TBA, the Black Authority. Go and check out his channel. He one of the best content creators out there, in my humble opinion. He do it on both sides. He do it on the women and the men power dynamic. Some people call it relationships. And then he do it over there on the other side, the political side of the game. So he's well balanced out. So I do implore y'all to go check out his channel. One of them is called The Black Authority. Go put it in YouTube search and go check out some of his content. And the other one is called The Business, all right? But in this particular instance here, I have a clip for y'all guys. This is a very interesting conversation. And listen attentively, all right? Just listen at this conversation. And I'm going to chime in from time to time. So I'm going to call your attention to the screen, guys. Let's go.
All right, let's go ahead and see if we can get caller from area code 424. You're on live with The Business. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Hi, my name is Tara in Culver City, California.
All right, Tara, and what is on your mind?
I wanted to, I think you're very intelligent, obviously, but I wanted to point out that many Black Americans are extremely intelligent, very smart. And I know there's a small niche of women who come across as maybe they're doing a little too much. But I have to say, we're in a country where we have choices. And if you talk to them, get to know them, they're not bad people.
Okay, here's the problem with what you just said. What you just said is a highly emotional, highly subjective argument that doesn't have any bearing or consequence or relevance in the real world. You say, if you get to know them. Tara, why would I want to get to know them?
Because, for some reason, Black women, I don't know, that they put Black men on a pedestal. So when they interact with
Did you say, are you saying that Black women put Black men on a pedestal?
There are some who do.
Okay, that's a yes. Okay, that's not a some who do because you can't count them. Are you saying that Black women as a group in America today are going around everywhere putting Black men in general on a pedestal?
100% no.
Okay, it's not 100%, ma'am. Where are Black women putting Black men on a pedestal anywhere?
There are these group of women who are in the South who are in sororities, and they are
you telling us that you're telling us the sororities put Black men on a pedestal?
Hold up, guys. Boy, it's going to be one of those conversations I see. Do you see where this conversation is going? Oh, but watch this, because the conversation is about to take a series of turns, and it is going to deviate and come back and go up and down. This here is a good conversation. But what do y'all guys think so far? Do anybody believe in their heart of hearts that this woman here is telling the unadulterated truth? Put it in the comment section. So far, do anybody agree that black women as a whole, as a group, we're not talking about individual situations. We're not talking about anecdotal experiences. We talking about as a group. And I don't know why people do that. They always want to cherry pick one little situation, one little happenstance, and try to put that up as the paragon. No, we ain't talking about that. We talking about collectively, corporately, all right? How many of y'all believe that black women held black men up on a pedestal? How many of y'all believe that? Now, be honest with yourself. How many of y'all believe that? Don't lie to yourself, because it's one thing to try to lie to people, but when you start lying to yourself, you on your way out, all right? God.
Some of them do. You can disagree. I mean, that's
okay.
fine.
It's no. It's not a matter of disagreement. This is a matter of disagreement. The most famous soror in America right now is the Vice President Kamala Harris. Who is she married to?
Bingo.
Yeah, she's married to a Caucasian gentleman. Yes.
All right. I think you thought you were making a point. I think you thought you were. You're not, but I think you thought you were trying to make a point. And meanwhile, I can show you from everything from the music to their social media posts. There are whole communities online, divestment and everything else, dedicated to tearing down black men simply for existing. Your most famous female YouTubers are only famous for attacking black male children, not even black male adults, black male children. And you're sitting here trying to promote this fantasy that there's a group of black women who put black men on a pedestal? No, what you mean is you know one or two females who do. Meanwhile, you're trying to ignore the rest of the culture.
Oh, no, sir. No, sir. I'm just saying, like, for my group, and you're right, I have a small group of people and some in the sorority. And,
okay, but here's the other problem. Here's the other problem with what you said there, though. The other problem with what you're saying is that you haven't confirmed that the females that you're talking about in your sorority put men on a pedestal. Because I would need to talk to the men that they got and find out, number one, do those men feel like they're on a pedestal? And then I would have to see if all in her daily life, if all the males in her who are her relations that she knows, does she put them on a pedestal? Because this, of course, begs the next question. Explain to me exactly what is putting a black man on a pedestal. What is?
Do anybody hear the malarkey? Do anybody hear the bull crap, the horse manure that's coming out of her mouth so far? If you notice something, whenever that you present the right questions, and you don't even have to answer, but just present the right questions like Dr. Neely Fuller always taught us, you can get to the gist, to the root of the situation if you just present the right questions. Ask the question and shut up. Don't help them. Don't assist them. Don't give them no alley-oop. Don't do none of that. Just ask them the question and watch them squirm. You notice whenever he says so, as a group, do black women hold black men up on a pedestal? And she like, because she knows she done stuck a size 10 foot up in her mouth, right? We all know black women don't hold black men up in general. We know that. Just observe the world. Just look out across the landscape and just observe. It always been this fake notion, this falsification of happy wife, happy life. I ain't never subscribing to that. Never. How about happy spouse, happy house? How about that? It's not one-sided, because you could be dealing with a fool and nothing you do will satisfy this person. So why would I put all of that praise and admiration upon this being, this human here? Women always want to be above you, meaning put on a pedestal. They want to be above you. But I rarely see. Now, I know some cases, but you notice I say cases, not many. They far few and in between, where I see black women hold black men up. But a woman want to be above you. Now, remember what I always say, when somebody above you, when you hold somebody up, that meaning that they looking down on you. So you in a peasant status, basically. We don't do that over here. You heard me? I say we don't do that over here, do we? Huh. Okay. All right. Listen at this answer.
That is listening to the goals that he has in his life and making sure that you help him to reach those goals. But and this is just me, I do not believe you have to be a perfect woman in every aspect of your relationship with your man or within your marriage. As long as you and your husband understand that we're doing the best that we can to make our marriage work.
Okay, well, slow down. Let me go back to what you said there, though. A woman putting a man on a pedestal is helping him reach his goals. That's putting a man on a pedestal? I don't think you know what a pedestal is. I'm not being insulting, and I'm not trying to be offensive. I'm saying I don't think you know what a pedestal is if you're defining, quote, helping someone reach their goal is putting on the pedestal. Because by that definition, the offensive coordinators for the New Orleans Saints put the football players on a pedestal by that definition. Or Bella Caroli put the gymnast girls on a pedestal by that definition. And I know that you know that that's not true.
Yeah, because even within football, you're focused on your entire team winning in spite of maybe putting someone down. But as a pedestal, meaning that you're focused on your man, you're making sure he has what he needs in terms of he has food. When he gets home, the house is clean, but also that the woman is doing her piece in terms of making sure that the house and the kids are okay, that you're dedicated to him.
Okay, if you have a man who doesn't have any children, now what?
Mm-hmm. Well, now you're still focused on him and helping him in his career. He may still be an undergrad. He may still be in graduate school, but you're there to make sure that if he gets to class, that he has all of his notes, that he doesn't have any distractions.
Let's just say that he is a skilled laborer. He's not a degreed laborer. So how about that guy?
Okay. That guy is same thing. You're focused on making sure his life is as comfortable as possible. And even if you're working as a woman, you know that you want him to feel good about his life, and you help him in his direction. But like you said, you're not telling him what to do, but you're identifying, okay, this is what he wants. He's letting you know what he wants in life and how he wants to move that in life. So putting him on a pedestal is basically focusing on him, but at the same time, making sure that he's comfortable and that he's doing well.
Now, let me explain to you what putting a man on a pedestal is, okay?
Did y'all hear that explanation of what she feel like putting a man on a pedestal is? Basically, and y'all know I'm a Bible thumper, and I'm gonna always be a Bible thumper. Always. I'm not the soft type. I'm not the turn your other cheek if somebody trying to harm me. I'm not that type. I'm the other type. Go the other way. I'm about protection by any means necessary. Okay? So don't come in, oh, he lay down. I ain't laying down for nothing, homie. Trust me. Just trust me. Just trust me when I tell you, okay? And I'm going to just leave it at that. So that sounds like a helpmate to me. That's not a pedestal. That's a helpmate. See, people got this notion, and society has programmed these women to think just because they are fulfilling their role, that somehow that's a pedestal, holding the man up as a pedestal, simply because you are fulfilling your role. Boy, these people have did a number on us. They did a number on us, man. We in a trick bag. Every time we try to get out of trick bag, they have another trick bag waiting on you. I don't need no man. I'd rather be by myself. Well, I just implore you just to be by yourself, or either go as at it. Do what you have to do. Whatever floats your boat, or whatever, fill up your little red wagon, as my daddy used to say. Whatever. Go. You need a few dollars? We'll fund you. Go. But did y'all catch that? Making his life as comfortable as possible. Making sure that he have what he need. That's normal. Supposed to be. Huh? You heard me? I say that's supposed to be normal. We so far off the mark until it is ridiculous. It's a crying shame, man. Boy. Listen to that, Jason.
You can go take this back to the sorors and all the females that you know, because this is not what you're talking about. Now, if I were to ask, what does it mean to put a female on a pedestal?
Listen.
How would you define that, Tara?
Well, with society is that the men want to be with her. Oh, go ahead.
No, she's giggling when I said put a female on a pedestal because she's like, wait a minute. Oh, well, that's totally different from what I described it for a man. See, the level of benefits and what a man is expected to do when a woman's on a pedestal, what she's about to describe is radically different from what she just said about the men.
Facts.
But Tara, second time, can you explain to us what it means for a man to put a woman on a pedestal?
Yes. He actually provides for her.
Oh boy!
Financially, physically.
Oh well, hell, that's I'll be damned.
You heard that?
Totally different from what I mean, the very first words out of her mouth, she didn't even make it 3 sentences in. First words out of her mouth were radically different. For the man, well, you help him to do what he gonna do. For the woman, oh, you step in and do it for her. Whoa. Well, this sounds so. You putting us on a pedestal, this is a whole different. It sounds like our pedestal is a garbage can.
Exactly.
Sounds like you on a pedestal and we're in a garbage can.
Oscar the Grouch. Yeah.
Of course not. Because actually, you had mentioned before, you had to be trained by your mom. I had an older mom, and she was a housewife. I know that's rare, but my dad was in the military. So anything that we did was focused on making sure that he was comfortable. And
okay, but your definition of comfortable on a pedestal is not the same as what you expect from them. It ain't the same. Not even remotely close. You said we'll help him. You like me being on a pedestal means I do nothing. I get all the benefits and all the results that he gets for, quote, being helped. Oh, I get those without any effort at all. I get that without any effort at all.
Sorry.
As a woman, you define being on a pedestal as I don't have to put forth any effort. But when you say you're putting the man on the pedestal, well, I'll help him put in effort. Not that he gets to not do any effort.
Right.
Oh, he has to work still, no matter what. You being on the pedestal is, oh, I don't have to work. He does all the work for me.
But we work too.
So you're okay, but what you're not giving is an equal equivalent where he gets to do something where you do something and he gets to do nothing.
Right.
Now that's not what you're describing. So I'm waiting for that one to be described. That's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for that one.
Okay, we cook.
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
And we also
You know what, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Let me go ahead and deal with this cooking and cleaning thing since we are.
Did anybody notice the radical difference between the pedestal for the man and the pedestal for the female, the pedestal for the woman? One, she was literally describing helping you. But whenever that you take the inverse and you flip it for putting the woman up on the pedestal, the man have to provide. Why she do nothing, basically. I think social media and the advent of media, period, the television, Pedestalize. Okay? That really has muddied the waters out here, man. Women don't think that they supposed to do nothing. They don't supposed to do nothing. Sit home. Now, granted, if the woman is home and she's homeschooling the children and doing all of those things, cooking, cleaning, Jason even said up on one broadcast, if his girlfriends or whoever is going to be at home, she going to have to wash cars and everything. God almighty. Did you hear me? He said that she going to have to wash cars and everything because that's part of cleaning, right? Since you want to stay home. Matter of fact, not too far from here, where probably about 3 or 4 houses down, because I just live up in the cul-de-sac right here. And there is an old couple that live about 3 or 4 houses down. His wife and him be out there washing cars. I mean, she be washing cars, cutting grass. I'm talking about pushing. Push lawnmower. She be out there cutting grass, washing cars and stuff, digging plants and flowers, getting her hands dirty. Now, some of y'all would actually crumble if somebody asked you to wash your car. You would go off the deep end. Some of y'all will pitch a fit, have a conniption. I know you would. Simply because somebody asked you to wash your car. Or to go out there and cut the grass, baby. Oh my God, I can't believe you. Oh boy. But did anybody notice the difference though? See, everything is so out of whack and out of balance. Everything is one-sided. It's like a one-way street, man. It's the debutante syndrome. They want everything with giving the minimum. You cooking, okay, but you have to cook for yourself, don't you? You cleaning, you have to clean for yourself, don't you? It's not like I'm nasty, but we gonna get into it.
Are doing tonight's program about $1 million worth of femininity. Let me go ahead and deal with this right quick. On your screen is a man's fantasy vision of what the cooking and cleaning is supposed to be like at his house. That's the on the screen right now. You're seeing this is the vision, the fantasy that men have in their heads about how that's gonna go when women describe it. So this is what you fantasize is supposed to be happening. Now, as we all know, in reality, it's a little bit different. In reality, it goes a little bit different over here. But even still, first of all, let me be very, very clear about something. I cook and I clean. Okay, first question. Do you live with him?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
okay,
yes, sir.
Okay, so first of all, if you live with him, fellas, y'all need to stop letting these chicks out here run this modern day feminist fraud. If she lives with you, damn it, she eating too. It's not like she's cooking for you and she's sitting there starving. It's not like she's cooking for you and she's drinking water and crackers. Fellas, stop letting these chicks run the damn Jedi mind trick on y'all in the 21st century. If she lives with you, she eating too, damn it. You most likely bought the damn food and the stove and the cooking vessels. She was gonna cook for herself anyway. And she's got you thinking this is some extra added benefit. Like she wasn't gonna eat too. Like she wasn't gonna eat herself. She got you fellas screwed up. Now, let's talk about that little clean. Oh, baby, well, I'm over one side and down the other. Let's talk about that little cleaning thing that you just finished discussing here. Okay, so we talking about clean.
It's true.
No. We talking about cleaning. First of all, y'all make the messes in the house. The men don't make the messes. Y'all the ones sitting up here doing that. Okay, fine. But even if that wasn't the case, have you seen a female's bathroom? Ma'am, have you ever seen have you ever seen a public female's bathroom?
Oh yeah, an undergrad. Oh yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's messy. That's true.
Oh, yeah.
The car's messy I'll admit it.
If you ever talk to a custodian at a high school, a college, a corporate building, a hotel, a sports arena, Damn me, a daycare. The female's bathroom is always a hazmat zone.
That's fact.
Grown women, the men's bathroom, you can knock that out in 5 minutes. The female bathrooms, bring your plunger and bring the Roto-Rooter, and here we go. Okay, well, it ain't no different when y'all, it's not no different when y'all move into a house or an apartment or something. It's no different.
Well, that's a little different.
Let you all tell the damn tale. It is not any different. Let you all tell the damn tale. There's 15 bottles of shampoo and conditioner, half of them spilled.
That's true. Yes.
Pray the heifer doesn't have contacts, because she gonna just leave them everywhere. Oh yeah, and for y'all sanitary napkins. Oh, fellas, can I get a word from y'all? Can y'all testify? They got the sanitary napkins. You're going to find papers all over the damn place. I don't care who you are as a man. You're going to find one of them little pink Argyle papers all over the damn place. Like, what in the hell? I'll be glad when your ass go through menopause. I ain't got to do this no more. I'll be glad when this is over. Y'all got the nerve to talk about a man's socks.
Right.
Y'all got the nerve to talk about a man's socks.
Okay, you have a point. You have a point.
Give me a damn break. Okay, I'm like, what are you doing? Changing your drawers in the kitchen? What is going on? It's like one of these things does not belong here. What the hell is this? What is this? And now about that cleaning thing, let me go ahead and clear this up right quick.
Can anybody find any lies in what he said? Yeah, once you've run across a woman that's like that, God, man, drawers everywhere, bras everywhere, hair all down in the sink. And what is this thing about washing your hair up in the kitchen sink? They'll wash their hair up in the kitchen sink in a heartbeat. I guess because it's higher and all that, I guess because the faucet is higher, I guess, but God. And some women just flat out nasty. I remember this story one time. I met this girl. She was from Georgia. So whenever that I went to her parents' house, she didn't forewarn me for I could be ready mentally. We got down there and immediately I started noticing the neighborhood. I was like, But the girl was talking like her people was like that because at that time she was driving a brand new Mustang, a 5.0 convertible. When they first came out in 2015, whenever that the body style changed. So, I was like, oh, well, okay, cool. Man, we got to this girl's house, her parents' house, what have you. And her mom told me immediately, she hugged me and she told me before I came into the house, she said, son, watch where you step at because you might fall through the floor. I said, yes, ma'am. When I got in that house, guys, because you came in through the kitchen, they had a hole up in the floor right in the front of the refrigerator. And you could see like dips in the floor and smaller holes in the floor. I had to tip around to try to actually find a hard spot for I won't fall through the floor. Now, I said, what kind of people are these? Now, that wasn't her house, but I did go to her apartment and it was okay. You know what I mean? But I'm looking at where you came from, though. Do people change? Yeah, but I'm looking at where you came from. I'm looking at that mama. You heard me, didn't you? I said it. I'm looking at that mama, so now I'm looking at you. Oh, so this is the stock that you came from? Oh, my antennas went up to the moon. I couldn't even go to the bathroom because I was too scared that I was going to fall through the floor. There was holes everywhere in the house. And nasty. And they got the nerve to offer me a plate. And to be honest with you, those are the people that can cook the best. But I didn't want it because my stomach was turning. My stomach was churning. like a blender. I said, no, I don't want it. Even though I was hungry. Whenever that we left, I think I stopped by Wendy's then, man, because I was hungry. Boy, I'm going to tell you something. These people, women, now y'all do be kind of 50 though now. Some of y'all 50. You ever went into a girl's bathroom publicly? Ooh, God. You do have to put on a hazmat suit, huh? That's the truth. But guys, I'm going to cut this video short right here, all right? But you can go watch it. It is $1 million worth of femininity. Go to Jason Black page. It's called $1 million worth of femininity. But women, y'all need to do better. But if you don't want to do better, well, just play stupid games and win stupid prizes. And just continue to complain about it. While other women is going to take heed to wise counsel and go alter some things and then get their desired result. You understand? While you sit back with your arms folded, hating and envious that have filled your heart, being cantankerous and jealous and delusional and unwilling to acquiesce and change to fit the role. Yeah, well, just sit back and complain. I mean, that's, hey, live your life, sis. City girls, right? Who winning? Who is winning? Besides one or two, possibly. Like spades are possible. 2 or 3 possible. But guys, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me. Come on back to see me. If you don't know me, I'm Drummer Boy 1980. Yes, and I'm a real drummer in real life. All right? I can do some things you never seen before. Huh? Yeah, and I'm like that for real, okay? You probably want to see some video. I'm going to show you some video one day, all right? But until next time, peace. And remember, there is more.